GolfNewsRI presents the Golf Dudes Podcast. Here are the dudes.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Golf Dudes Podcast. Joe Calabro here alongside, well, not alongside, but virtually alongside Rich Capelli. Rich, how you doing today, buddy boy? Happy Thursday.
What's up, Joe? Not doing too bad. 70 degrees out, so that's always good. Getting ready for Ryder Cup this weekend. Three straight days of golf. Definitely excited about that.
Yeah, we got the big King's Crossing-Pinecrest Ryder Cup this weekend. Saturday at the King, Sunday at Pinecrest. You're playing your practice round tomorrow, so we have that going on. We have actually a lot going on. It's actually a big day for Rhode Island golf, just in general. But first, we should tell you about Links Drinks, and the Golf Dudes Podcast is presented by Links Drinks. Links Drinks is best known for their transfusion in a can. Transfusion, of course, is vodka, ginger ale, and grape juice, all stirred up into one cold beverage for your drinking needs over the weekend, whether you're playing golf or watching football or whatever you might be doing, watching golf, either one. So check out Links Drinks at liquor stores and country clubs near you. And as we start the show here around 3:30, we're about an hour away from, or a little more than an hour away from Patrick Welch teeing off on the PGA Tour in the Shriners Children's Open over in Las Vegas. He tees off at 4:41 Eastern Time. Friday is 11:40 a.m. Eastern Time. So a big day for Rhode Island golf. I just posted an editorial after talking to a handful of golf people last night over at dinner. I was texting back and forth at dinner, and Caitlin's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yep." and so I talked to a handful of golf experts, so to speak, and writers and coaches, college coaches. I decided to try to put an editorial together, kind of just explain the importance of not only just Patrick, but Davis and Will Dixon and Christopher and Cora, as well, as they continue their pro journeys and how they can impact the current crop of young golfers in the state. And basically the point was to show that, not to show that there was a path to the pros from Rhode Island or from Classical High School or from URI or from wherever it is. And I think that is super important. And I think in the editorial, I compared it to, you'll laugh at this, but I compared it to when Chris Dunn got drafted to the NBA from Providence and he got drafted 5th overall. And I remember a lot of basketball people saying at the time that was a big deal because it showed this new crop of recruits that you can get to the NBA from Little Providence College. So I kind of compare it to that. It's obviously not apples to apples, but it's a big deal for Patrick to tee off today in the PGA Tour. It should be interesting to watch him. Hopefully he's on TV a little bit. I'm going to be scouring social media once he tees off, and I'll share any clip or anything that comes up with him. But pretty cool. Again, I think it's a huge day for golf in Rhode Island. What a time to be involved with golf in Rhode Island with 4 guys turning pro or already pro. Obviously, Patrick is still in college, but he's going to be a pro probably as soon as he's done because he's on 11th on the PGA Tour U rankings. And I'm trying to think. I don't know if there's ever been another time like this where we have all these kids turning pro and other kids probably following shortly. It's been pretty exciting. Again, I just think it's hard to underestimate or overstate how big of a deal it is for Patrick to tee off today in the PGA Tour, and we'll see how he does. He could shoot 100 over; it doesn't really matter. But the fact that he's there, and I think it's a pretty cool thing. I think it's pretty important for the state, for golf in the state.
Yeah, it's always good to see fellow Rhode Islanders in the headlines. Like I said, I don't really follow it that much, but you seem to be right on top of it. Sucks that he's probably not going to get any, unless he goes on a run, he's probably not going to get any airtime, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm sure he'll do fine.
I mean, I would like to think they'll put him on, the show on TV once in a while, just for the sake of showing him. I would think. I mean, who knows? But if not,
Yeah.
I'll be tracking any social media posts that show him or about him. I'm sure he's got a contingent of people there with him, I would imagine. So I will track any social media posts so people can see him. I like to think they'll show him once or twice. They usually give these kids, some love. I mean, he qualified to play in the tournament, so from the Southern Highlands intercollegiate last year. So we'll see. It's a big deal either way. And again, I will be scouring social media over the next 4 hours or so and seeing what we come up with. Could be a lot, could be nothing. Who knows? But hey, if he plays well, obviously, just making the cut, I think would be a major accomplishment. Obviously,
Dude, look at this. I'm on Twitter right now. I don't mean to cut you off.
You mean
I won't. I kind of did. Dude, look at the Notre Dame hot. Wait, hold on. Turn around. Why won't it turn? Oh, it's because it's got the background. It won't do it. Never mind. I'll send it to you. Spit and Chicklets just put up the starting Notre Dame goalie's pads, like the leg pads.
Mhm.
It is absolutely insane. It's the statue that's in front of the Church of Notre Dame, and it's painted on the front of his pads. It's absolutely insane. Let me see if I can get it. Anyway, sorry about that.
Okay. You get bored talking about amateur golf, but I think amateur golf is the best golf. So
no, I was just looking through my Twitter, and I was like, holy crap.
But yeah, so there's that. That's going again. Patrick tees off in about an hour from now. As far as when we're recording this, so again, we'll have all the highlights and stuff on that. Talk about let's preview the Kings Crossing Pinecrest Ryder Cup. Kings Crossing, I don't believe, has ever won a Ryder Cup, right? Is that correct?
We almost did last year.
You almost did last year.
Not to kick Peter in the dick or anything, but whatever.
He's an island. He's not even paying attention.
No, yeah. We had it, and we needed his match to win, and he didn't win. So, I'm playing with my
today, so he's fine.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm pretty sure he's okay. Yeah, me and Pops are playing together. I believe it's best ball on Saturday, and then it's alternate shot singles Sunday, I think, or something like that. I don't remember. I can't remember last year. But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Don't you do it in like 9-hole spurts? You have the 9 holes like best ball.
Yeah, but I want to say it was 18 hole best ball on Saturday. I think, or maybe the alternate shot was on Saturday. I don't remember. I can't remember. All I know is the final format on Sunday obviously is
singles.
Singles. So yeah. But out for blood this year. Want to kick some ass. I've been playing pretty decent. Not as good as last year, but I've been playing pretty decent. So we'll see how it goes.
I mean, you play good on your home course. So
I don't have any what's the word? Any nervousness about playing at my place, obviously, because I play there every week. It'll be a little different playing there because I mean their place is pretty it's pretty mint. Ours is coming back. The fairways are coming back, so that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, if you don't play at places, you can't really you don't really get good at it. So
right,
Sunday will be interesting, especially with singles.
Yeah, especially if you guys. And I think, I mean, not that I don't know, but I would think it's obviously important for you guys to have the lead after Saturday.
Oh yeah, absolutely, a decent lead,
Yeah, so I would think that's huge, obviously. That way you have some room to play with on Sunday. Yeah, you send me those pads. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
How sick is that?
Yeah,
I actually think it's the cathedral inside,
right.
The cathedral of Notre Dame with the statue in the middle. That's just sick.
Yeah, the cathedral is behind it.
So sick.
Yeah, so pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. I think 8:30 both days. With dinner afterwards. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Me and my dad usually play well together, so we'll be all right.
And then if you win on Sunday, where are we celebrating?
Probably the King.
All right, keep
Right, directly after will be the
right.
King.
Well, keep me in mind.
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you drive all the way down.
No,
Are you planning on coming down on Saturday or no?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
Rob said you're good. You're good. You can take a cart. So I just can't guarantee you a cart for Sunday.
Yeah, that's right. I probably won't play. Probably won't come down on Sunday. I don't know on Saturday. I think I'll just go down on Saturday just because it's the King and I kind of know my way around.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just
you can
call
go hole to
guys,
hole and get scores and stuff like that.
Yeah, then I'll do some social media posts for it and some videos, and I never freaking posted that video of you hitting a 1-iron. I meant to. I completely forgot.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh good, don't, because it was terrible.
Yeah, it'll be funny. People get a lot.
I wanted to. I wish I knew we had it. I would have hit it on the range.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's all. I've always wanted to hit a 1-iron.
No one really knows what he has. He doesn't know what he has either. So, but yeah, so that's what we have coming up. That's what we have going on this weekend. We have the King's Crossing Ryder Cup against Pinecrest. Should be cool for sure. And looking forward to following you and your dad and seeing how you guys do. You guys are totally different than my dad and I, because my dad and I like throw each other out of the carts. You guys actually get along.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, yeah. There's no real animosity. Yeah. There's a ton of ball busting, but no hard feelings. A lot of ball busting, but it's always good.
I don't know. I mean, me and my dad, we're good. It's just we have our moments.
You get frustrated. It's frustrating.
We have our moments. We actually had a good finish this past weekend at the Remember T11 out of like 70 teams. We really struggled in the alternate shot. It was true alternate shot, which
that's half the battle, man.
So if it wasn't for the alternate shot, we probably would have won the whole thing. We were in first place after the best ball.
True alternate shot really it puts a lot of pressure on the guy hitting the tee shot shoulders.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the whole hole's pretty much in your hands. You know what I mean? If you screw up, the hole's screwed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was difficult, but...
which is cool. Which, I mean, that's a cool burden to have. Yeah. But you're also like, oh shit, am I going to hit the fairway or am I going to screw this whole thing up?
Right. And the thing was, and somebody said this, I don't know who it was, but it doesn't matter. Somebody said it at Kirkbride that day. They said, best ball and, the scramble is an advantage for the net guys, but the alternate shot is an advantage for like the gross guys. The gross guys, like the John O'Clair and the Derek Audettes, because they're all playing with people that are decent, like that
can hit just as good shots as themselves,
and they don't screw up. We screw up.
Yeah,
right. We're duffing chips.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put it on the left side of the fairway to the right pin, and then he puts it 10 feet from the pin, and they make the putt, or they make par.
Right. So that's when I thought of it that way.
Scott mental free round. You don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So when it was put that way, that was interesting because it's kind of true. Like the alternate shot actually does even it out, because even though we're getting shots on the holes, it doesn't matter.
No.
Because we're trying to save like bogeys and stay afloat. And
they're definitely going to make a comeback in the alternate shot. Excuse me.
But yeah, so it was fun though. And Saturday it rained for like half an hour, and then that was pretty much it. It wasn't really even that bad. I mean, I had a couple shirts on and a jacket, and I had hand warmers in my pocket, so that was good. But it wasn't really that cold.
What was that? Friday and Saturday?
Friday and Saturday. Friday was nice. Saturday was
Saturday was the cold. Yeah, the cold. It barely rained, right?
It barely rained. It rained for the first half an hour.
It didn't rain. It sprinkled. The most it did at work for me was sprinkled, and I was like right over the line in Connecticut. I was so happy.
Yeah, we got all 20. We got the whole tournament in. We got all 27 holes in both days. So
that was one of those things where like me and you've had tournaments canceled, and it's like it didn't even freaking rain. Like what the hell? Like it wasn't nice out, but it didn't rain.
No.
Like what the hell?
Well, we were going to try to get it in no matter what, because Kerpre said they were saying that they wanted to try to at least get 9 holes in to make it an even like 36 for everybody.
36, yeah.
Everybody has the 18-hole scramble and 18-hole best ball. But then when it didn't rain, everyone just kept playing, and a couple of groups quit for some reason, which was kind of embarrassing. But it didn't rain. It was chilly. Obviously, I'm not saying it was like warm out, but it was fine. So we had fun. It was a fun day anyway. And again, we finished tied for 11th, which out of 70 teams is pretty good. It is not terrible. We had a chance to win it. We were in contention.
Yeah, you had a couple birdies on Friday, right?
Yeah, we got some skins money. So that was always good. I almost had a couple hole, not a couple. I almost had a hole in one on 9. It must have just rolled by the hole, which would have been crazy. But yeah, it was fun. It was a fun weekend nonetheless. And it was really the last kind of real competitive thing of the year for the most part. So it was good. So that's that. Now I have a handful of golf rounds left, and then we'll call it a year probably. But you never know.
Yeah, I think I think we got one, at least one member guest, the one we played in last year when it was freezing. Was that like November or the end of October?
Yeah, we played in one last year that was in November, but I don't know. I'm afraid we could be doing that again for all I know. Who the hell knows? The only thing is that the 17th green is under construction, so you kind of skip the play the full 18. So I'm not sure how much they're really gonna do, but you never know. Whatever. We'll see. But yeah, the 17th green at Kerber is under construction. It's coming along good. It's amazing how fast they move. Remember when we were there Thursday? It was just like they had just like ripped up the green, and you could see like the brown. Now the next day I went because it was the first round of the tournament, first day of the tournament, and it was all dirt. It was all a big pile of dirt with bulldozers and everything. I'm like, wow, that was quick.
Oh yeah.
Like talk about not wasting.
They wanted to preserve as much of the grass as they could.
Yeah, so
roll it up.
Yeah, so that's what we have going on. Other than that, I mean, Q school starts again on the 11th. I think it's Monday, right? No, maybe not.
What's today?
Tuesday. Davis
the
and
6th. Yeah,
Davis and Chris start stage 2 of Q school on Tuesday, so that'll be intense as they continue to advance. And they were part of my editorial that I just posted today as well. Just in general. So in college golf, the fall season is kind of winding down. Believe it or not, although I think that there's still a handful of tournaments left, but for the most part, it's kind of winding down now. It's October. And
I do have some breaking news. Just let me pull it up.
Is it golf breaking news?
No, it's degenerate breaking news.
Degenerate breaking news. Okay.
Degenerate breaking news. I just gotta find it. So keep talking. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
You said you had breaking news. I thought you had it right there.
I did. I saw it earlier in a tweet, but I kept rolling. But I thought I should. All right, coming from WEEI's Mike Mutnansky. Based on the gaming meeting today, you can update your Massachusetts sports betting timeline to retail, which is in person, January 2023, mobile, Super Bowl 2023. This would be a best case scenario based on the meeting today and people involved that he's talked to. So Mass, you're getting betting, sports gambling, in January, and then hopefully you can mobile bet in February when the Super Bowl comes. So that's my gambling minute.
There you go. So you have your gambling minute. Hey, betting is something.
It's news. I'm telling you, man. So I've been working in Connecticut for the past, I don't know, probably 6 months, 8 months. So Connecticut has FanDuel and DraftKings for their betting. They don't have state betting like we do.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, I opened up a FanDuel account and I started betting in Connecticut, and the bets are so much better than friggin' Rhode Island. It's insane. I place the bets while I'm working, and then obviously I can't do it when I get home because I'm in Rhode Island. But let me tell you, the numbers are so much better than what Rhode Island's giving us. It's insane.
Mm-hmm. You
The
mean
numbers are
the
the numbers are so much better because Rhode Island uses William Hill, which is a book out of Vegas, and FanDuel. I think FanDuel does their own. And it's significantly better with FanDuel.
Interesting.
Yeah, I noticed it the past couple of days betting on soccer. Like the numbers were off by a lot. It was crazy.
Interesting. So yeah, I mean, the betting is continuing to grow. It's certainly going to be involved more and more in golf. It feels like. We'll see. We'll see how it continues to get bigger and bigger. There's been more. If eventually we can incorporate some kind of betting thing into our website or a betting section or whatever, then that'd be
or a sponsorship.
That'd be cool too. So we'll see. It's all a business opportunity. But yeah, so that's what we have going on. That's some of the local stuff as we move along on this Thursday afternoon in the middle of October, or kind of beginning of October, I guess.
And it's 70 degrees out.
And it's 70 degrees out, and I've been sitting inside writing all day, which is fun. But that's good. Anyway, so let's take a quick commercial break. We'll come back. We'll hit on just the PGA Tour in general. LIV Golf is tonight, Thursday night at 11:15 p.m. They tee off on your local YouTube channel. And the football game is going to be terrible, so you might as well watch that.
I think there might be some college on too. There might be a couple of college games on too, but
it could be college in the baseball playoff start.
If you're into degenerate betting,
which you are, we'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll get back to all that, and then we'll wrap this puppy up. This is the Golf Dudes podcast. Talk to you in a minute. Billy Andre joins the show. Billy, thanks so much for doing this, and we appreciate you taking the time.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
I'm very excited to be joined by an 11-time Emmy Award winner, and that is Armin Katayan. Massachusetts Women's Amateur Champion Allison Paik.
The days of the country club just being golf and maybe one amenity are gone. Unfortunately, Metacomet doesn't have those.
He has a very rare condition called kyphoscoliotic Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. And at the time of diagnosis, there was only 60 documented cases in the world.
I mean, we legitimately played the last 4 holes at Newport National. You could not see 50 yards.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Golf Dudes podcast. Joe Club, Rich Capelli alongside. We are presented as always by Links Drinks. Rich, you got something right off the top. What do you got?
Did you? I saw something on Twitter about Bryson. Did you see Josh Allen make fun of Bryson with the rope this past weekend?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my God, he held the rope up and then he held his eyes and he looked. I was like, yo, dude, I hate to admit how much I like Josh Allen. He is hysterical. Obviously, good football player, and he's a pretty decent golfer too. He is hysterical.
Well, didn't Josh Allen and Bryson play together in that match thing? Were they partners in the match or something like that? Or no? Am I completely wrong?
I don't think so. I think it was Bryson versus Brooks, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I thought Bryson did more than one.
I don't remember. I'm not sure, but
it was Josh Allen and Mahomes was on the other team. I don't remember who his partner was. It doesn't really matter.
Was it Brady, Rogers, Mahomes, and Allen, right? Was it that?
I don't know. I don't want to waste any time. I don't know.
I think that's anyways, whatever. But I hate to admit how much I like Josh Allen. The Bob Does Sports guys are really good friends with him. They've done interviews and stuff like that. Joey Colcutt's caddied for him at the American Century, and at the interviews, he's just hysterical. When I saw that when he was making fun of Bryson, I had tears in my eyes. I was laughing so hard.
Yeah. Pretty cool. So yeah, there's your Josh Allen and Bryson DeChambeau minute. And Bryson almost won the long drive thing recently, didn't he?
That guy Martin beat him by a couple yards. That guy's also funny. If you have the time, follow Bryson's YouTube channel. He does a lot of things with Martin I can't remember his last name, Martin something. He's German. They do a lot of like 2v matches against like other YouTubers and other professional golfers. It's actually a really good watch.
I will keep that in mind. I'll add it to my list of
If
things
you,
to do and watch.
yeah, you know, when you're bored, you know, if there's no games on or whatever, you just throw it on. He has a lot of 2v matches. It's awesome. It's really cool to see PGA Tour guys play municipal courses. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I'll look into that when I'm up at 2 a.m. and I need like a 10-minute break.
That's exactly what it is.
But yeah, so PGA Tour, obviously, as we talked about, is at the Shriners. Other than Patrick, it's actually a kind of interesting field. Patrick Cantlay, I know Kuchar withdrew. Max Homa is playing. He's on.
I think Sanjay M's playing too.
Sanjay M's the defending champion.
He's on the leaderboard too, I think.
Yeah, I think Tom Kim is playing, who's now a superstar, all because of the President's Cup.
Yep.
And I mean, man, Ricky Fowler is in action. He's trying to cling to his professional golf life.
I watched a compilation video of his greatest / funniest hits. He's a funny bastard too. Like from walking behind people when they're getting interviewed and stuff absolutely hysterical.
Yeah, so that's underway. I think Golf Channel picks up coverage at 5. Again, Patrick tees off at 4:41, and if you're wondering who he's playing with, I've never heard of them, and neither of you, so don't worry about it. And then LIV Golf is tonight. They're in Bangkok, Thailand. It's actually Friday in Thailand. Obviously, they tee off tonight at 11:15 p.m. on YouTube. LIV, of course, continues to be in the news with the World Golf Rankings nonsense. They keep trying to take shortcuts, and they keep getting denied. Now, I think LIV should be given world ranking points eventually. I think they probably, I guess they probably will, because who the hell knows, but it feels like they should. But just the way they're going about it is probably not the best way.
I mean, but like, do we actually know what what the requirements are for something like that? Are there requirements? Like, what?
Yeah,
I mean, what is it?
There are requirements. They've gone over
a certain amount of holes, a certain amount of tournaments a month, or
you have to have at least
players.
like 70 guys in the field. You have to have a cut. So there's different things, but there's also ways around it. I mean, the Hero World Challenge, you get ranking points, and there's only 30 guys.
Oh yeah, there's only 30 guys in that field. Yeah.
But that's a special thing. So there's ways around it. It's just, and I think they should get points. I think it makes obviously golf better, but when you go about it like the wrong way, the way they're going about it, is you kind of make yourself look an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Do you think the 4 aces win again? Are they just unbeatable? I mean, even though they've come close to losing the last few weeks.
I mean, it's pretty much as close to a dynasty as you can get, if you want to call it. You know what I mean? They're pretty much unstoppable. DJ's DJ. Perez has his, he has his days. He makes his shots. He does his, he has his days. Who are the other two? DJ Perez,
Reed.
Patrick Reed, and
Gooch.
And Taylor Gooch. I could see his name. Yeah. With the way Gooch is playing, and also and Patrick Reed can play. He's no slouch. He's a really good player too. I'm very, very interested to see in the off season how the off season goes. Are there going to be trades? Are there going to be, I don't know how this is going to work.
Yeah.
But if it's like a true off season and there's like free agents and
that's what they're supposed to be doing. That's going
to be awesome. That's going to be great.
That's what
trade Patrick Reed for I'm just making up a name for Sanjay M or something like that. You know what I mean? And then that completely shuffles the rosters on who's won. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's from the team aspect. That's why the team aspect is so good in this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think the team, like I said, I've always said, I think the team aspect is awesome. I think they have to continue to build up the brand names for the teams, for no other reason than for media purposes.
Absolutely, yeah.
But no, I think it's awesome. I'll watch a portion of it tonight. Probably it's late enough to where There can't possibly be anything
I'll
stupid
watch
going
a
on.
lot of it.
There can't possibly be anything stupid going on at 11 o'clock at night that I have to do. So, um, do that. So yeah,
I'll definitely get that fired up on my TV.
absolutely. And the football game's terrible, so I mean that should be over by then.
Like I said, I'm probably not even going to watch a minute of it.
And then baseball playoff start tomorrow.
Yeah, we got triple headers all week, quadruple headers all week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, from 12 to 8, or 12 to 12 almost, really.
So yeah, so lots going on in the sports world, not a ton going on in the golf world, but certainly enough to keep you interested for sure.
Do the Padres and the Mets lives? I think it's looking that way with the way the Mets are playing, huh?
I think the Mets are going to be out. I think the Mets and the Yankees will be out in the first round, respective. I know it's not the first round for the Yankees, but the respective first rounds.
I don't know if the Yankees are going to be a first round out, but they're not going to. They're not going to go to the World Series. I'm not sure how the bracket's going to play out, but there is no way in freaking hell that they're going to beat Houston. Not a chance.
No. It does not feel like it.
But it's like the friggin'. Do you realize the Mets were 10 games up?
Yeah.
Was it a month and a half ago?
10 and a half, technically, but yeah.
A 10 and a half. I mean, Jesus Christ. What a choke job.
Yeah, this is
unbelievable.
Like
and then you get swept. Then they get swept last weekend. Mind you, I watched Saturday night's and Sunday night's game. I didn't even watch the Brady game because I was watching the Mets game.
It wasn't okay anyway.
Oh, dude, I was actually kind of happy because you know my take on the great one. I love him, but I just can't listen to him anymore. You know what I mean? I just can't. Anyways,
neither could Giselle.
Yeah, it was so funny. Gresh and Keefe were talking. They were trying to some sports book was putting odds out on who was going to date who next, like who Giselle was going to date and who Brady was going to date next. It was absolutely hysterical. And you know what's crazy is Nia Long was not on that list for Brady, which was very weird.
I don't know why are they connected? They know each other?
Just Boston. Because of Adoka and all that shit.
Yeah, but Brady was out of Boston before she was even.
But yeah, I can't. 10 and a half games, absolutely. I mean, the Mets are going to Mets, right? I mean, that's what they.
The Mets are going to Mets. That's what he was saying on. I don't know where I hear these. I listen to so many podcasts and different things. I don't know where I hear half the shit that I hear. But someone said that it wasn't the getting swept by the Braves that was terrible because the Braves were playing really well. It's still all the other games that they lost in between that put them in position to be swept by the Braves, right?
But losing the shitbag teams.
If you go with that with a 5-game lead and you get swept by the Braves, well, okay, that sucks. Not ideal. But you're still okay.
You're still okay, yeah. It's just those shitbag teams that you lost to in the middle of the season.
Exactly. It's
going to be interesting. ESPN, somebody on ESPN wrote an article saying that this could be one of the best postseasons ever. So we'll see.
I think baseball postseason is always.
Baseball postseason is great. Good.
The regular season I have no time for, but the postseason is always fun. I enjoy
the postseason and the time right before everybody clinches, like end of August, all of September, early October is fantastic. And the postseason, obviously once everybody clinches, nobody plays for anything and it's all shit. But that little 1 month window at the end of the summer is fantastic. When all the pennants are up for grabs, I mean all the divisions are still up for grabs. That's good stuff.
Right. Agreed. So we have all that going on. We have another fine Patriots game. Zappy Fever is sweeping the nation as the Patriots take on the awful Detroit Lions.
Is that at Gillette?
Yeah.
Is that Gillette?
Yeah.
It's gonna be halfway decent weather. It's gonna be in the
and the only reason I'm looking forward to it is because the Patriots are wearing their red jerseys.
Oh yeah,
The
the
throwbacks.
throwbacks.
Those are gonna be some of the nicest jerseys. Those will be one of the nicest jerseys.
So that's my favorite, and my second favorite is the Color Rush one. What is that? That's their away jersey, right? Their regular home jersey, right?
Regular home jerseys.
Yeah, yeah. They used to be the Color Rush 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that the red ones, whew,
Yeah.
so good, so good.
Yeah. So that's the reason why I'm looking forward to that. I just think those jerseys look so cool. Some of the pictures have already been not leaked out, but put out by the Patriots of them with the Patriot helmets and the stuff.
Andy Hart said they got the banner like around the around the walls of the lower.
The old school.
You know what I mean? The old school thing.
Patriots logo. I saw a photo of that from Joe Chiara, I think, or somebody. So
just like being back at the old Foxborough.
Oh yeah,
Schaefer.
Yeah. Schaefer's dating. Yeah. So that'd be cool. And the other sneaky big story is that PGA Tour 2K23 comes out, right? That's in like
I get mine on the 4th. I just pre-ordered mine. I get it I'm supposed to get it on the 14th. I didn't buy the $120 one. I bought the $100 one. Just because it wasn't like the extra 20. The extra 20. The only thing that's different is the cover. The cover that I bought has Tiger, I think, going like this, and the other one is just Tiger's face in like the multicolor thing, which I'm trying to decide if it's worth the $20, which it kind of is, but it is what it is. But like the shit that you get, like the digital stuff, isn't worth the extra $20. The only reason why I would buy it is for the cover, but the $100 one's still good.
No, you can just, because if you have, I don't have a PlayStation 5, but if you have that, you can just download the game, right? You don't have to like.
You can do it digital. I like having a physical copy.
You're still a game having that.
I'm still the old school. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm old school with that. I'm old school with books. I still like having the book. Whatever. So yeah.
I mean, there's certain games that I'll download digital. Like I'll buy a gift card.
Right. Games that don't mean anything or that don't have a significant cover. Yeah. No,
like I still buy the hard copies of like Call of Duty when I buy it, or something like obviously the Tiger like 2K or something like that. But yeah, I got a rack full. I got a rack full of video games.
Oh yeah,
pretty sweet.
I have the same one of video games and DVDs though.
DVDs, yeah, same thing. Yeah, I have a ton of DVDs that are old school. They're not like high def or anything like that. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I just still think there's something to opening the game up, taking off the plastic wrap, the excitement that comes with it.
That's it. Messing with the plastic thing that keeps the thing closed.
Yeah,
trying to get that thing off.
Absolutely, I still think there's something to that. So, but yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, so I think so. If you pre-order it, I think you get it on the 14th. If not, I think it comes out the 18th, 17th. Tuesday, Tuesday. If not, it comes out Friday.
Now, all the I guess this is probably a question for him, but all the courses that are on there that Hamilton built and others built, do they transfer over, or do they have to rebuild all those courses? Good question. Huh?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that they're still on 2K servers, but I honestly don't know. Actually, you know what? We could probably just Google it. Will my created course on 2K21 transfer to 2K23? That's an actually really, really good question. I like to say it does because it stays on the server. You know what I mean?
I would like to think it does. Why would people put a lot of effort into building these?
All right, here we go.
It's got to.
Courses built. Here we go. Reddit. Come on.
There's got to be a way.
My fucking fossil.
All these people just wasted their time building all these courses.
All right, so so creators will probably have to manually transfer them over.
All right, that's fine.
So I'm assuming when 2K23 comes out, 2K21 will get a patch, like an update for transfer, and then The game will get updated. 2K21 will get an update for transfer, and then you can just transfer it to their servers, I guess.
Yeah, that's gotta be.
Which I don't understand. Probably games so far, but they won't automatically carry over. Whoever has created them has to go into 2K21 and send them into 2K23 manually. That seems kind of stupid, but at least you can do it.
Yeah, I mean, because now all these people just wasted their time making all these courses and putting all this effort and to have to redo the whole thing.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be a waste. There's gonna be a waste somehow. But yeah, so that comes out next week. So I guess that's kind of interesting. So yeah, so we'll have some of that. No one knows what's going on with the EA Sports version of the golf game. That was.
I haven't heard anything since they announced it.
They announced that, yeah, they announced that and nothing. So maybe they gave up. I don't know. But yeah, so this weekend we have the Kings Crossing Ryder Cup against Pinecrest. We have PGA Tour stuff with a local connection and Patrick Welch, who tees off in a few minutes. And we have the Q School next week. We have our own golf season's kind of wrapping up and all kinds of other things going on as well. So as the season winds down, we still have a handful of projects to go. Thanks everyone for filling out the survey for handicaps. We're still looking for more responses. And the Triggs bid survey we're actually sending to the city of Providence. Whether they use it or not, I have no idea, but whatever. We took a survey, here's our results. But so yeah, so there's that. That's all I got. Excited for the rest of the afternoon. And again, we'll I don't know how much Patrick will be on TV, but we'll certainly share any videos or social media posts or anything that involves him playing or doing anything. So we'll be on top of that.
So are we in unison? The Patriots should win on Sunday.
If they don't, the season's over. There's no reason to watch any more Patriots games.
I think it's already over unless Zappy's for real. I mean,
it might already be over, but they have an easy stretch of games.
No, it was at four or five games, right? The Jets twice, Detroit, the Browns. And I don't know how you look at Minnesota, but they played Minnesota on Thanksgiving night. I think they get blown out in Minnesota. I think what's his name? The receiver. Justin Jefferson? Is that who it is? Yeah. He's gonna freaking light them up.
Probably.
Kirk Cousins is gonna have a "you like that" moment.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
You like that?
Yeah. So that's what we had going on. Thanks everybody for tuning in and the continued support. And good luck to Patrick this afternoon. Everyone's watching. Everyone's pretty pumped for it. At least I am. And there's that. So, Rich, unless you have anything else, I wish you the best of luck in Ryder Cup this week. You're out for blood. Play well.
I'm not out for blood, but I'm getting pumped for it. You know what I mean? I want to kick some ass, and hopefully my teammates do. I mean, because obviously the Ryder Cup's a team sport, so I can't win it by myself. So hopefully Rob will have some words of inspiration for us tomorrow night at the meeting. And the weather seems to be decent. Too bad we couldn't have had these past 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. But it seems to be in the mid to high 50s, which is not bad. No rain. Doesn't seem like there's going to be a lot of wind, so it's going to be fun.
Absolutely. So best of luck. Hopefully we'll be celebrating on Sunday. And thanks to everybody again for tuning in to the Golf News podcast. We'll talk to you next week, and we'll see what the golf world looks like at that time. But thanks everybody for tuning in, and have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Peace.